Alright, so does Finding Dory live up to all of our childhood expectations? Yeah, I'd say it does. I think it's a worthy successor to Finding Nemo. Before walking into this movie, I was actually worried about a couple things because, Dory in Finding Nemo is a great side character. Because her memory loss, it's a gimmick, but it definitely works in that movie, and Finding Nemo is amazing, don't get me wrong. I love it, but I didn't know if the whole memory loss thing would make for a main character in her standalone movie. But what they do great in Finding Dory is that while in Finding Nemo, her memory loss is used as a comedic thing, in Finding Dory, it's much more used as a dramatic element, and I think that really, really works. And a big part of that also is by pairing up Dory with these great side characters, that really elevate her, because even though, the whole memory loss thing is used as a dramatic element, I feel like if not for these great characters that they pair her up with, I think the movie still might have fallen a bit flat, and we might have started to get sick of Dory. But, that never happens. You're with her the entire way through, and you're always caring about her. And like Finding Nemo again, which this is another great thing about this movie, in my opinion, is that it's a very simplistic movie. There isn't a whole bunch of random plots thrown into here for the sake of it. It's a very simple story about trying to find your family. And but this one, it's not exactly the same as Finding Nemo. It's similar in ways, but it's still a completely different and original story. And so yeah, the basic gist of this movie is Dory is trying to find her parents, because she's starting to remember some things. And yeah, that's all I'll say. This is a spoiler-free zone. But yeah, and I honestly, I love this movie. I think I put it right up there with Finding Nemo. Maybe not at the same level, but just below it. Like, maybe this isn't one of Pixar's greatest hits, but it's definitely not at the level of like a Cars 2, and it's definitely above Monsters University, which I really enjoyed, but it's obviously nowhere near as good as Monsters Inc. I can't really think of any negative things to say about the movie, because it was all really solid. I don't know, okay, so in the last 15 minutes, there is this sequence, and it's just completely ridiculous, and it's kind of like, I get it, this is a movie, but this is just something that could never ever happen, but, it happens, and I don't want to say what it is, but you'll know it when you see it, but, yeah, it happens, and it puts anything Fast and the Furious has ever done to shame. So I think Vin Diesel, you're gonna need to step down from your position as a leader, because yeah, I think Dory is much more accustomed to this sort of thing, But anyway, guys, I thought this was a fantastic movie, and to nobody's surprise, it will get my patented and very, very famous best movie of all time rating. What am I saying? Nobody knows what that is. Also, a couple things before I end off the video. The short film that plays before the movie is really, really good. It's one of the best, I would say, because Pixar, they know how to tug on your heartstrings, man. Just little birdie, you can get your seed. I believe in you. I believe in you. And Pixar's trying to be Marvel now, I guess, because there is an after-credits scene after the movie, so be sure to stick around. So what did you think of Finding Dory? Did you love it? Did you hate it? Were you indifferent? If so, comment down below, let me know. And yeah, it's the end of the video. So while you're doing that, why not just subscribe to my YouTube channel? I post a video every single Friday, and they are all just as bad as this one. So, yep, it's the end of the video. No more. No more. Nothing else for you to see here. No, get away. I can't handle all the cuteness. It's too much for me.